Once this lap's over, I'm going to pick it up a little and go after this Korean guy. See if I can ride in the air on the aero bike. The same watts what he does, the same watt per kilo, and see if I catch. Just an experiment. So 16 seconds. Probably be a 6.5 minute lap. He's holding around 3.2 watts per kilo. So I'm going to try and hold about the same. And he has no one to draft off of. Neither do I, and I'm on the time trial bike. So interesting to see how the algorithms will work out. So 220, 230 watts, 3.2 watts per kilo. He's might be a little high. We'll see. Going down quick, but he's slowed down a little. He's riding 2.8. But I've cut the lead almost in half already. Just riding a little harder on the time trial bike. So that would make sense. They probably got most of these algorithms figured out from wind tunnels, and they can find a lot of data that helps them fix the algorithms. But to make any drastic changes to algorithms probably is they probably can't do that easily, because everybody's used to what they are and where the performance is based on their power. So that height issue that Chris Pritchard found out can really affect some taller and shorter riders, because they have an algorithm that is quite advantageous for shorter riders of the same weight as a taller rider. So I think I'm going to do 3 laps, 1 easy, 1 moderate, 1 85–90% of threshold. And then do that again, or go moderate, hard, something like that. Just mostly spin the legs out, and so I can stretch and do a little bit of core and strength after. So I got him after just over half the lap. That doesn't make it. He's also on a time trial bike, coincidentally. So he must be lighter. Let's see. He's got no heart rate on. But yeah, his watts are really low. And he's still getting 3 watts per kilo. But he's doing 120 watts. 140 watts to get 2.6. He must be registered in around 50 kilo. And then of course they're going to be slower on a flat course with the same watts per kilo as me. Substantially slower. But now he's really slowed down. Anyway, so. Now I gotta tag along. Probably gonna have to make him hurt a little bit next lap. Shit, that was my water bottle. So I'm guessing I'll be 640 on this lap. Yeah, 630. And I'll try to do sub 6 for the next lap, and then back it off again. My heart rate's something wrong with this heart rate monitor, by the way. My heart rate's not 56 now. I opened it up and it looked kind of corroded, so see how much more power it takes to get close to 6 minutes from 6:30. Doing about 30–40 watts more. Well, I'll be shooting for that, so. Keep it over 250 maybe. In real life, 250 would not get me 40K an hour. But in Zwift, you get a little more because you never break. And I don't think they factor in any wind. So. So my heart rate's actually around 120, 130, in case you're wondering. I don't think I'll get the 6 minutes. My last lap, I'll take the 6 minutes. Right. So substantially more power in only 20 seconds. "24 seconds faster." Just gonna throw it all into a flux. I probably lost 5 seconds there maybe. So we'll see what this lap is again, around 220. I just played Pogo. I think if I played Pogo, I don't get copyright problems. If you play a popular song even in the background, you get a copyright issue and they take your stream offline. Not like it matters that if this stream's online or not. It's just something to do and test and see how the sound matches. And for anyone interested in my little power tests, etc. Feel free to comment on my position. It's not exactly what I ride outside, but I'm fiddling around a little. It's kind of moderate position from what I've ridden in the past, but I'm not getting more flexible in my old age. A lot of the top pros don't even ride super aggressive positions anymore. They do a lot of the details in the position, but the main part of dropping the front end is not done that much anymore. Avante. The guy with the fastest lap today. Looks like he's just 15 seconds ahead. So if he's still going, we're going after him at the end of this lap. I'll go a little closer to 280 average next lap, and that should get me under the 6. If I last when I did the 609 there, that looked like I was like 265 average maybe. You can look it up after, but that's about what I seem to be holding. He's got 98, almost 100 kilometers today, this guy. He's 3 up on the list from me there. Ooh, that's a big bird. So I hope he rides a little longer. Then right at the end of his ride, someone's gonna take his time. It's gonna be this guy here. How's 632 again? 20 seconds, that's substantially a lot less power. And I feel like I'm soft pedaling. I mean, keeping it going, but it takes some effort to go 20 seconds faster. Okay, here's Vontae. See what he does when I go ripping past him. And he's on a time trial bike too. Oh no, he's not. Can't tell yet, still didn't catch him. There we go. See if he sits on.
69. Now it's time for you. Unbelievable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over.
Double check that he doesn't.
To lead by any big fat love, find common ground, to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground, to halt the spread of lies.
Ah, he's coming.
Insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow.
I wonder how much different this bike actually makes.
Now it's time for you. Unbelievable people, and we must do it. If we don't control
Seems pretty substantial.
this will be over and over. To lead by an big fat
It's gotta be at least a few seconds per lap.
to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground, to halt the spread of lies. America first, America first, 99. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first, to lead by an insiders fighting for
another 20 seconds, probably a little more than 20 watts more. Can't get a screenshot of it. So that took a little effort, but you kind of really get a good idea what kind of power is achievable just by testing power a little bit for 5-6 minutes at a time. So yeah, it fits the numbers. The numbers say I should do 320, 330 for an hour. Doing 280, 300 takes some effort, but it's not hard. Could do that for maybe 2 hours. But I'd like to be doing 250, 260 in Ironman. But I'm not sure. That's like comfortable, uncomfortable right now, and I think for me that's more of a stability issue than a leg power engine issue. But number wise, I should be able to do that. At least 240 should get me well under 5 hours, but I won't be doing one for another year and a bit, so who knows if I'm hopefully going to be even stronger, but you can't count on that when you're in your 40s. You can mostly count on not being faster. But you can also see, and that's where the common mistake is in Ironman, if you really push, you can do 20 watts more than what you should be doing and finish the bike. But I think most people do 20 watts too much. So you gotta pick that lower wattage. And for 20 watts, yeah, you're slower, but I think at 20 watts lower, I'm losing 25 seconds for 20 watts on a 4K course. So 20 seconds of 360, that's 5%. So say you're going around 5 hours. 5 hours is 300 minutes. 5% of that is 15 minutes. 10% of that's 30 minutes. Yeah, so you can manage 15 watts less, and you're only 15, 20 minutes slower, whereas your run might be much difference between a 4-hour run or a 320 run, depending how bad you cracked yourself with those extra 15 watts. Just some thoughts. Obvious, common sense thoughts, but on race day, a lot of people don't use common sense anymore. So now I'm really freewheeling. This is probably going to be a 640 lap, I'm guessing. And then I'm going to be done. 40 minutes, good enough. 45-minute spin. Nothing to tire me out, but just push a little. And how close is that? Should be 637. I was guessing 640. Amazing. Yep, see? There we go. Done for the day. Save. And peace out.